welcome to something bigger. We're Nerdcast, or podcast rather. And after an extended, very much so unplanned break, we are back in black.
Very, very much so unplanned break. So, previously we covered the last half of CW's Beauty and the Beast, my favorite show, and now that is on
hiatus.
I know how to say it. What she said. Now that it is on hiatus and other shows are coming back, we felt that it was the perfect time to come back as well.
And we are at school right now, just chilling.
Yeah, so if you hear random piano playing, it's because where we're at is next to a piano place.
It's a music theory room.
Yeah, with lots of pianos.
Yeah.
So just go with it.
Yeah, just go with it.
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyway, so season premiere season is right around the corner. And we're super excited about what it has in store.
Super duper excited.
For many of our favorite shows. So today we're just going to hang out with y'all and talk TV. So Kimberly, what shows are you looking forward to returning?
Oh my gosh, there's so many. Well, definitely Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah.
That is probably, if Beauty and the Beast was playing this fall, I would say that as number one, but right now Sleepy Hollow is my number one.
Oh my god.
And then I also am definitely looking forward to the originals. I'm looking forward to hopefully eventually catching up with Arrow and Supernatural.
Arrow season 2 is on Netflix now. So, and Supernatural season 9 will be on Netflix pretty soon.
Well, you know what I'll be doing during the weekend. Anyway, I am excited for Bones, Shield. Did I say Shield? No, I didn't say Shield.
Not yet.
Castle. That was such an emotional ending. Anyway.
I need to catch up on that show. I've got like 10 shows that I need to catch up on.
Bones was intense. But I know Emily doesn't watch this, but I am very excited for these shows to come back. Nashville, Grimm, I'm sure there's more. Some of the CW shows, not all of them. I'm still kind of pending about Vampire Diaries. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Anyway, what about you, Emily?
Wow. So
basically my list. No.
So Doctor Who is currently airing right now. So I'm watching that. It's really fantastic. And if you watch Doctor Who, you can, and you follow me on Tumblr, it's Badger in the TARDIS 11. Every Sunday after I watch the episode, I post a review of it, so you should check that out. But anyway, back to shows I'm excited for this season. The Walking Dead, really, really excited, to see where that's gonna go. What else? Sleepy Hollow, and Supernatural, the originals, Arrow, oh my god, Arrow, so many, oh my god,
It's
Arrow.
killing her because she can't spoil it, and I haven't seen it yet.
Yes.
Same thing with Supernatural.
Yeah, but, Sleepy Hollow, I said that already, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so yeah, also, if I were caught up on American Horror Story, that would be one, but I'm literally a season and 2 episodes behind.
Yeah.
And they have not put season 3 on Netflix yet, and it's driving me nuts. So.
And I just say that I'm somewhat anxious, somewhat not. I'm excited. Somewhat excited for Once Upon a Time to come back. I'm going to wait to see what they offer and what they bring to the table, but I just hope they know what they're doing.
the whole Frozen thing.
Yeah. Because I love Frozen. I don't want my image of Elsa to go...
to be tainted.
Yeah, pretty much. So we'll just see what happens.
Yeah. And we can talk more about that here
later.
In a little bit. Yeah. So, yeah.
Awesome! So, before we talk about what is in store for the returning shows, TV networks, CW, ABC, you know what they are. Yeah, you watch TV. They are releasing lots of new shows this fall. So, Emily, what what are the ones that you are interested in trying out?
On the CW, I really can't wait for the Arrow spinoff, The Flash. So I'm really, really excited. Like, I loved Barry Allen in the when they brought him in mid-season on Arrow, and I really, really can't wait to see what they do with him on the TV show, see how that all pans out. And I'm really excited about that. What else? Oh, Agent Carter on ABC. It follows Peggy Carter from Captain America. She's in case you don't remember, she's the girl that Cap had his eyes set on in the first film. He was
smitten with her.
He loved her, and I shipped them so much. But now I sort of ship him and Black Widow.
No,
but that's
a different thing for a different time that might not ever have happened.
But we found out last season in S.H.I.E.L.D. that she had, or in Cap 2 actually, in Captain America, the Winter Soldier, we actually found out that, sorry if this is going to be a little bit of spoiler.
Spoiler alert!
So if you haven't seen it, which you should by now because it's out on DVD and Blu-ray as of the 9th of September, so you should go rent it or go buy it or whatever. But anyway, but in Cap 2, we found out that Peggy Carter had a hand in making S.H.I.E.L.D. and founding S.H.I.E.L.D. So that's going to be about what she's the forming of S.H.I.E.L.D., I guess. Her forming S.H.I.E.L.D.
It's like a prequel in a way.
Sort of. There's comics about it, and they're really cool. Like I've read one or two. So, but anyway, and we're going to be seeing her in season 2, episode 1 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So I'm really excited about that. According to a few sources.
That's only a few.
Yeah. Also, I really want to see Constantine on NBC. And that's based off of a comic book series about this guy who basically hunts demons and stuff. He's really cool. And there's a movie based off those as well called, it's same name, but it stars Keanu Reeves as John Constantine. It's really cool. And I'm really excited to see what this show is going to be like. If it's going to be a flop or if it's going to be really awesome like a movie. So there's a lot of comic book based shows coming out this season, and I'm really, really excited about that. Also, there's Grace Point on Fox, which is basically the American version of a British show called Broadchurch, and that stars David Tennant from Doctor Who. He plays the 10th Doctor, so for all of you Whovians out there. So I'm really excited about that. And then also on ABC, there's How to Get Away with Murder, which co-stars Alfie Allen from Harry Potter. Alfie Allen, that's wrong guy. That's actually a dude from Game of Thrones. But Alfie Enoch.
We're at our happy hour, so bear with us.
Alfie Enoch from Harry Potter. He played Dean Thomas in the movies, so he's in this TV show, How to Get Away with Murder, and it looks really good. So I'm really excited. So
you see, it sounds like that one Broadway show, How to Get something in business.
How to Succeed in Business
without really trying. Yeah,
and
that's just what it kind of sounds like to me.
Funny story about that.
Daniel
Radcliffe actually starred in the revival of How to Succeed.
Yeah.
On Broadway. You guys probably, if you're Harry Potter fans, you probably know that. But what about you, Kimberly?
Wait, his name is Daniel Radcliffe. No, I'm kidding. Anyway. I thought it was Harry Potter. No, I'm just kidding.
He's not really Harry Potter? What?
I'm not really a Gryffindor.
That's my life. So that's why I never got my Hogwarts letter.
I'm going to jump off a cliff now.
Don't do that.
Okay. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Shows. New shows that you're looking forward to.
Okay, well, there's not that many of them because most of my shows are what's coming and what's already played. Mm-hmm. But I am really anxious to see what CW has to offer for The Flash, knowing that It's a spin-off of the Arrow, even though I haven't seen season 2 yet. I really want to see the Flash and see how that works out.
I'm really excited.
And I would really love it if, I know they probably can't work this in because the timelines might be off, but I would love to see Tom Welling come and do a guest star.
Actually, there's talks of doing like a Justice League TV show. Like live action and having it or just episode or something of one of the two shows.
I would so watch that.
And they'd have like the characters from the Flash, like you have I think is it Firestorm, and then the Flash, and then a few other characters, and then obviously Green Arrow.
Black Canary.
I don't know about Black Canary. I can't really tell you anything about her, though, because of what happens in season 2.
Okay. Enough of that. I don't know spoilers.
Yeah.
See, it's really killing her. It's really killing me, too.
Oh my gosh. I haven't been able to talk about this for like a year, or like
I am going
all summer, actually.
This weekend, binge watching me.
Yeah.
Arrow 2.
Yes.
And so then you'll be able to talk about it.
I'll be able to talk about it.
And I could be her shrink. No. Anyway, well, there's that, the Flash.
And you'll be able to officially meet Barry. Sorry.
And yes. And Shield's Agent Carter, like Emily said. And so, like I said, there's not a lot of newbies that I'm looking forward to this fall, mainly because all the shows that I watch are already on the brink of starting or have started. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
But I did watch some TV over the summer that I really liked was Chasing Life. That was really good. From ABC.
ABC Family.
ABC Family. Put the family in there.
Fun story. You all remember Robbie Amell, right? Stephen Amell's cousin. Well, his fiance played the lead. Italia Ricci or Ricci.
That's his fiance?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they just got engaged, so I'm really excited for them. They're really cute as a couple.
You gotta watch that show's really good, I think.
Yeah,
I really like it.
Anyway,
I just like depressing stuff like that. Anyway, also I actually started watching Disney's Girl Meets World because I am a big, huge Boy Meets World buff. I love that show, and it's one of my all-time favorites, and I'm sad that they only ended at 7 seasons. It should have gone to 100 seasons, but, Ben Savage and Danielle Fishel and Ryder Strong and Eric Matthews' counterpart. What's his name?
I don't remember.
It's
been years since I
whatever
sat down
his name is. He knows who we. Wilfred Up. If those people, they have lives. So, but I'm really excited to see what else Disney has to offer for Girl Meets World, because they did play the first 5 episodes, and it's so far pretty good. It's a little Disneyfied, but
but
what show isn't anymore?
It's probably better than your average.
It's better than what I expected
your average
it to be. Yeah.
Disney Channel show nowadays.
Because they're trying to create that same atmosphere.
Yeah.
So I like that. And the director of the original Boy Meets World is actually directing.
Or one of the directors.
One of the directors, or consulting director, or something like that.
Yeah.
But anyway.
That's cool.
And also, for those anime nerds, I really love Sailor Moon Crystal. They just have the first 4 or 5 episodes on Hulu, so you can watch them. They add a new one the first and third Saturday of each month. Yay! It's in Japanese, by the way. So, and if you can read, you're still good. If you can't, you might have a problem. Anyway.
So what are we looking forward to in some of the shows that are returning this season? Let's start with Sleepy Hollow. What are we looking forward to in Sleepy Hollow?
Well, obviously we gotta find out
Ichabod and Katerina, how they escape from...
No, that was Abby and Katrina, or whatever her name is, was in Purgatory.
Katrina, whatever.
In Purgatory, or whatever.
They switched.
No, I don't think
how it ended?
Because Ichabod was, buried alive.
Oh, yeah. You see, I was traumatized by the ending, so I was just I don't know. No.
Never mind. mind made up of separate endings.
So, well, like, where my mind remembers last is when they're tied to the stakes or whatever, and who turned out to be Jeremy, that rat bastard. I hope he meets his end this season because
Jeremy, that's the son, right?
Yes.
Who's the old guy now, the senator dude.
Yes.
The guy playing on Lord of the Rings.
He wasn't on Lord of the Rings.
Yes,
he was on Fringe.
He was also on Lord of the Rings. He played one of the kings. The king that burned his son alive, or almost did.
Isildur?
Yeah.
He was not Isildur.
Yeah.
I know those movies back and forward.
No, he was.
I don't believe you. I do not believe you.
He was. She doesn't believe me, but you do.
That was not he was not Isildur.
Yeah, he was. Fringe. Let's see. I'm looking it up right now, and so we can.
John Noble.
I don't know his name.
That's his name, John Noble.
Fringe. John Noble?
Yeah?
Yeah, that was him. I know my actors, people.
Here. Give me
Lord of the Rings. Bam!
Oh, it was just the Return of... No, wait. What?
Her world's just been turned right upside down.
Wait, who was he in Lord of the Rings?
He was the king that almost burnt his son alive, and then when he found out that his son was alive, he pushed the son out of the fire and got burned up instead.
Oh, not Isildur. He was no,
I don't know my names.
Isildur.
I know my actors. I just don't know the character.
Denethor. Okay. I hated that guy.
Well, now you know.
Okay, I see it now.
Okay.
No, I hated that character. With a burning passion, even in the books.
We're not talking about Lord of the Rings, and we're not talking about Fringe. We're talking about Sleepy Hollow.
So Sleepy Hollow, but I really hope that,
Well, Ichabod obviously will have to.
Ichabod's gotta get out of there. How the hell is he gonna get out?
He's done it before.
That's true.
He's done it before.
That's true, but this time, the way the season ended, my jaw just sort of dropped. And, my sister's jaw dropped, too, and that rarely happens when we're sitting there watching a TV show, so,
her sister's a freaking sidekick.
Yeah. Kate, my sister is really good, usually at, depicting or, seeing what's gonna, or not really seeing, predicting what is going to happen in the TV show ahead of time. She did not see that coming, so...
Yeah, so obviously he has to rise from the dead-ish again. And then, also, we gotta find out how Abby, and if Katrina leaves, but how Abby gets out of purgatory if Katrina...
Yeah.
I know this is kind of bad, but I kind of hope Katrina stays. Because, that would just mean that they'd have to work together even more to get her out.
I think...
I don't like triangles. Triangles are bad.
No, Katrina could just go over in a corner and stay away from Abby.
And she's dead.
Ichabod's
kind of dead too, but still. He's been given a second, maybe and a third.
Ichabod and Abby so hard. It's not even funny. So Katrina can just go in a corner and leave them.
Yes, Ichabod.
And go back to the spirit world.
No necrophilia. Necrophilia bad.
After all this goes down,
I'm just wondering,
just go back to the spirit
what
world.
Is going to happen to Jeremy?
I think, I think it can be assumed that that he's got a huge part in this as well in the apocalypse. I think that he's not really he's obviously not going to be on Ichabod and Abby's side. That much is for certain.
They won't let him back even if he tried.
Yeah, so I think he's definitely going to be one of the people leading the brigade of the apocalypse. So I think he's going to try to break all the seals and stuff and continue to bring about the end of time.
He's like the Sam version of Lucifer's spawn, or Lucifer's vessel, in a way.
Yeah. So
he's doing all of the evil creatures' bidding. That's what I think.
No, I think he's doing it of choice, and because he was abandoned as a child, the dude's messed up in the mind.
He's got daddy issues.
Well,
and
mommy issues. So that he's completely messed up. So So I think he's definitely gonna be heading.
His best friend was
be heading. Headless Horseman. Anybody?
That's great.
He's gonna be leading the charge.
Yeah.
What about
Thomas and his shirtlessness?
Or let's talk about Captain Irving.
Ooh.
And what him and Jenny. I think those two are going to be working together.
Yeah.
I can see that happening.
I could see because she's kind of grown close to his daughter. So.
Yeah, like she's like.
But was she in a car wreck by the end of the?
I think she was.
Yeah.
So, but I think she's going to get out of it, and she's going to get out of it all right. So, like, I really want to see how
he drives by and he sees her like in the car.
Yeah,
so
I'm hoping that he finds her.
I kind of ship them.
I don't really. Like,
I don't know. I have to see it work.
He's like a lot older than she is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know the age. Okay.
So like, but like, I'm really interested in seeing those two work together. Like, yeah. I really feel like those two are going to work together, to try to help Ichabod and get Abby out. I think right now how the season left off with Abby in purgatory and Ichabod
in the
dirt. I feel like it's going to be up to Irving and Jenny to get find Ichabod first in order to then go and try to find a way to get Abby out.
Yeah, that cabin that has all of that stuff there.
Yeah.
That reminds me of kind of like the supernatural bunker.
Yeah.
It's like they're probably looking through stuff and trying to find something there.
Apparently, what's his face is coming back. The original captain.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Apparently he's coming back. I read an article on what was it? Was it Hyperbole?
Some important place
I
that
don't
you can't remember.
But I read an article somewhere saying that it was quite possible that he was going to come back for like a flashback sequence or something.
Oh.
So, hopefully, that'd be really cool.
He could be like Bobby.
Oh my god! But yeah.
Bobby.
Oh, feels. Supernatural feels. Oh god. But like I think I'm interested to see where they're gonna go as far as like the historical flashbacks. I know they're bringing in Ben Franklin this season, and I'm really excited about that because I'm a huge history buff, and I love the Revolutionary War era. One of the reasons why I really love Sleepy Hollow is because they do those flashbacks, and I'm really interested to see where they'll go with the Ben Franklin plotline because George Washington had such a big impact on the events that happened last season, so I'm interested to see how Ben Franklin will play into that.
I'm always excited for Ichabod's one-liners in regards of him understanding the modern world and everything.
Yeah.
My favorite one, even though it was I think it was the first episode of this first season, was when Abby was saying, "You do know that gun has more than one bullet, right?" He's like, "There's more?" And the computer. That was gold.
But yeah,
I'm just excited for Ichabod. I just love him.
Yeah. I was really upset to find out that, like, the hair is actually a wig.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that until, like, 4 months ago, and I was like, what? What is this?
Really? I kind of figured it out, because he's always having short hair in, like, the interviews and stuff.
So, like, I didn't realize, like,
no one can grow hair that fast except Harry Potter.
Well, I just figured that, like, the interviews after,
I see.
Like, after they cut, he just sort of cut his hair, and I was like, what? But it's actually a wig. But still, he looks amazing, and he should really grow out his hair. Like, for reals.
Thomas, and if you are listening, you probably aren't, but if you are, grow your hair out.
Please.
You might get some more ladies. No, you'll get ladies anyway, if you don't have a lady already. But anyway,
So,
I That's Sleepy Hollow
Sleepy
for you.
Hollow, yeah.
That's what we think. Now, speaking, we kind of mentioned Super... No, I can't.
Because you haven't seen it yet. Unless you want to leave the room right now, because we are in the same room for once, recording an episode, so...
Yes, we actually are physically
in the same room.
Virtually.
So
that's why I don't sound like a phone.
But yeah,
I hope I don't sound like a phone.
Unless you want to leave the room, Kimberly, and I can spout out what I feel. Are you really going to? You'd probably still be able to hear me, but
no, I'm not going to do it.
I might
it's
do.
Cold.
I might do like a write up or something on Tumblr.
I'm opening up a cookie, so bear with me.
But I might do like a thing on Tumblr.
So look at her Tumblr. I won't look at it.
So look at my Tumblr. That's Badger in the TARDIS 11.
Do read more things so I don't see it.
Yeah. So what else is there? Can't do Supernatural. Can't do
Arrow. We can do
the originals.
Which I don't remember. No. Rebecca's gone. I remember that.
Yeah, Rebecca's gone. She came back briefly to help with what went down.
Davina came back.
Yeah, and Davina's back. But now there's sort of it's a war of some kind now between the witches and there's something with the werewolves.
Did Klaus and Marcel make up? I can't remember that.
I don't think they did, not wholly. But
I think they're kind of on a mutual ground.
Yeah.
Until all of this craziness is over.
Yeah.
Oh, the baby!
The baby!
That's right! The baby that's supposedly dead that didn't die is with Rebecca.
Yeah. I really hope the whole baby thing doesn't turn out to be something like with Angel. Like with what happened on Angel with Connor. You haven't seen that?
Oh, no, I saw that part. I saw that
season. I was gonna say,
creepy.
Just really weird. I really hope that they don't take that plot line with the baby, because that'd just be or that type of plot line. I would stop watching.
I just hope they don't take the Twilight plot line either.
Oh God, please no.
Where the baby turns out to be 20 by the next day.
Yeah, God no, please don't.
That was a horrible idea.
That was I don't think that's
Twilight
possible.
fans, sorry.
I don't think that's possible. That's not possible. But anyway, that's kind of what I was scared of them doing when they announced that Haley was pregnant. And I was like, what?
Technically.
But I don't think they'll do that. I think they have better sense not to do something like that.
I just thought of something. Technically, the baby should have probably stayed a baby forever. Because vampirism, stunts.
Yeah, but he's not really, Klaus is not really full vampire too. So
I was talking about the Bella and Edward's baby.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the baby should have grown that fast.
The baby shouldn't have even happened, because I'm not going to go into details. I'm just going to shut up now. Slap me, dirty mind.
That was just weird. No.
Yeah, that shouldn't even happen. Because that's not even possible. But back to the originals. Enough Twilight bashing for now.
For now.
Sorry, Twilight fans.
We love you.
But anyway, back to the originals. So I think, just by seeing the trailer, I'm really excited about this season. It's gonna be awesome. I feel like it's gonna be really action packed, and it's gonna be like the first season, but I think the game has definitely stepped up.
Oh yeah. What's with the I'm just curious. The werewolves. I haven't decided. Are they enemies or are they foe? Or they have the same thing. Are they friends? Are they frenemies? What are they?
I think right now, as far as the werewolves are concerned, I think Klaus is the glue with them, because he's tied to them, especially with the moon rings or the moonlight rings or whatever. So he's tied to them, whether So I think there's there's gonna be conflict there, I think. Especially, like, I remember in the trailer it said something about, like, Klaus said something about, how it drains him. Like, it drains his energy, at a time. So that's, like, Klaus has a weakness now. So how is that gonna affect him, and how is that gonna affect, his relationship with the enemies that he's made throughout the years? Like, he's now somewhat vulnerable.
Yeah.
Especially, like, if they find out that the child's still alive, too. Like, he's definitely he's more vulnerable than he's ever been. So I think, Klaus is gonna realize that, you know, he's gonna have to realize that he's gonna have a bit of a change in character, I think.
And he slowly has had one.
Yeah, and
he's definitely dynamic. He's not the same, like, badass that we met when he was in the Vampire Diaries.
Yeah, he's not that
he's not
evil.
As cold. He's not as cold.
Yeah, like, he's still cold. He's still everyone's favorite baddie from that series. But he's definitely had somewhat of a change of heart.
He's misunderstood.
He's very misunderstood. I feel so sorry for the guy. Like, really? Like, come on.
Yeah, and then I definitely think Elijah has definitely stepped up his game. I mean, he's gone from, you know, the nice goody two-shoes kind of brother to, like, heart ripping out kind of. He's turning into what Klaus once was.
Yeah, so...
Well, Klaus kind of still is.
Yeah. So, but yeah, Elijah still has his morals. But, like,
It's all about family.
He's all about family, and he'll do anything for family. And I think that this season, Elijah's going to be the kind of person that, like, he's going to be the kind of person you don't want to, excuse my language, but piss off. So, like, I feel like he's going to be scary, at times.
It's going to be interesting how they write his character into this next season.
So, yeah.
And how, I don't know if they did as much parallel to the Vampire Diaries with the end of, I don't know if you saw it, but, you know,
I haven't seen the end of the Vampire Diaries yet.
I think you know what happened.
Yeah, I know what happens, because it was spoiled for me, like, 2 days, or, like, 2 weeks later. I was like, okay, I'm gonna catch up.
The whole, like, spirit world or whatever, how it was, like, crashing down and stuff. I didn't see much of that in the originals. I mean, I think they did have references to it and everything, but it's interesting how that's going to play a part in it, so.
Yeah, I don't think it doesn't seem like that would have a big impact on what will be happening in the originals, because it seems like it's going to have more of an impact on Vampire Diaries because of
Bonnie and
Damon.
Yes, Damon.
So, but I think more in the originals, they're going to focus on what's going down there in New Orleans. So, so yeah, that would be the originals.
No, we can't do Arrow, like we said. We can't do Supernatural.
Shield.
We can do Shield. Yeah,
Shield.
Okay, I want to know. What do you think, Ward? Do you think he's gonna go soft, or do you think he's gonna be like just as badass as he became?
Well, he's always been badass.
Well,
but
you know, like badass,
evil, like
badass,
bad, like
upgrade,
evil, bad guy.
Yeah.
I think.
Is he gonna be the new Centipede or whatever they called it?
I don't think that necessarily that he's gonna stay evil. Like, I think that, like, I'm not a big shipper of Skyward. But I think
it's apparent they're making that. They're so far made that a thing almost.
Yeah, but not really. I think right now he's going to be sitting in a prison, obviously, and I think he's going to have had a lot of, by the time the season starts, I think he's going to have had a lot of time to think about what he's done. I think that maybe, just maybe, he's going to realize there is still some good in him, that he's not totally bad. And I think that he's going to maybe grudgingly rejoin S.H.I.E.L.D., but like it's going to be because they need him for like some drastic reason. Like,
definitely Coulson's probably going to keep him on a tight leash.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Speaking of Coulson is now the new leader of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah. Nick Fury.
But
I loved his presence in that one episode.
In the finale.
All because he heard me wrong.
But I think that now that Fury is completely off grid.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna find out more about that in Age of Ultron, Avengers 2, which I'm really excited about. But I feel like now that Coulson is S.H.I.E.L.D., or is the leader of S.H.I.E.L.D., I feel like he's got a ton more stress and stuff piled on to him.
Yeah.
Or on everything is now on his shoulders.
Grit thing.
Yes, the alien thing.
Yeah.
Don't know what that is, but it's definitely tied to bringing him back. Because we had seen
the alien blood.
Yeah, so we had seen what's his face start to do that in, was it the finale or the episode before the finale? Garrett.
Oh,
because he had done that after he had he had been saved as well.
I think that was in the finale. Or it could have been towards the end of the episode.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't the finale because I remember thinking oh my god, yeah. It was towards the beginning because I remember thinking that at the end of the episode I was like, oh my god, because Coulson's doing so.
And Skye will probably end up doing it too.
Yeah.
Or unless it affects Skye differently because she has that weird thing going on.
The weird parentage.
Yeah.
We don't know. I'm pretty sure we're going to find out about that this season.
I'm interested to see
according
her story is.
Yeah.
So, I really like how she's just open heart and everything, how she just treats S.H.I.E.L.D. as her family, and I just...
Yeah. I really didn't like her to start off with in the
series. I couldn't trust her.
I still didn't trust her, mid-season. I was just I really don't trust you. And, now I sort of really do trust her, but,
She got shot.
It's because she's got problems. She doesn't really...
Who doesn't?
she doesn't really have, know her background or anything. And I think that, working with S.H.I.E.L.D. really changed her in that she went from a girl with, issues to the kind of girl who now sees a group of people, they helped her. They helped her become who she is now.
And she definitely takes things her own way. She has her own ingenuity and everything. Mm-hmm. And I think when both Coulson and May, when both of them started trusting her, then I think that was a big, huge thing for her. Because at first she was kind of on that probation in a way. Mm-hmm. But then May said that she's not useful on the plane. So obviously, that was a key to go to Earth. Mm-hmm. Or to Earth. To ground.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Anyway, but now my question is what's going to happen to Fitz and Fitz?
If you see, they just released pictures, promotional photos for this next season, and Fitz is in there, but he's not next to Simmons, in the promo in the giant cast promo photo. So I was just sitting there trying to analyze it. I was like, oh my gosh, but I think right now Fitz, all he needs to do is recover. But I think
hope he doesn't get memory damage or something.
No, I have a feeling that it's gonna have how they heal him is gonna be similar to how they healed Skye and Coulson.
Of course.
And I think that's all gonna tie into each other. So
he's already a genius, and so he'll probably be made even more genius.
Yeah, so I feel if there's anyone that can make sense of this alien code that's being written down by Coulson, I feel it would be Fitz. For some reason,
Simmons
I feel
was trying to understand it, but she didn't have the entire equipment. When I found out that it was, I can't think of her name, but who was the redhead lady that I didn't trust. We thought she was the centipede or the centipede.
Are you thinking about the girl in the flower dress?
No. Red-haired lady that got
Victoria Hand.
Yes. I thought that she was the big bad, for an episode or so, but then when Ward shot her, I was like, oh, okay,
no,
he's a big bad.
But I think
I didn't see that coming.
No. But yeah, I think we're gonna find out. I feel like we're gonna find out more about Sky's past.
Yeah.
And how that actually plays into something. Mm-hmm. And instead of is just like a giant plot hole or a red herring throughout season 1. That was one of the weaknesses of season 1, I thought. But I feel like now they're like it's all gonna be like the first couple episodes. I think is gonna be about rebuilding S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then I think we're gonna go into. I feel like mid-season we're gonna start to learn more about with what's going on with Coulson, and then probably Sky's parentage.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah,
really excited
and
about
so
that.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think we can't. Like we said, we can't do Arrow. We can't do Supernatural.
Can't do Castle.
We can't do Castle. We can't do Bones. Because she's not caught up.
No.
We can't do Once Upon a Time.
Again, I'm not caught up.
No. Yeah. I guess we could do Beauty and the Beast, like season 3, even though it's not this fall. I mean, it's coming up.
And I think
eventually.
Yeah. We could also. I don't know what I was gonna say. I was gonna suggest something, but I don't remember.
I mean, a lot happened in the season finale of Beauty and the Beast, so I mean, we could talk about that.
Mm-hmm. And maybe next episode we'll talk about Arrow, because maybe Kimberly will be starting to catch up or something, or we'll be caught up.
I'll be probably mostly caught up. I saw the first episode online.
Yay!
So, on the CW site.
Yay!
So at least that's one episode down and 21 to go.
I'm really excited about this season of season 3 of Arrow. The only thing I'm going to say is they're going to do background on Felicity, and I'm really excited. Like, they're bringing in her mom, and I'm really, really excited. Because, like, they've done tons of background on, like, Ollie. Obviously, it's a show about him. They've done tons of background on Diggle, but they haven't done anything about Felicity, really. So I'm really excited for that episode arc, or that episode. I think it's like a couple episodes, an episode or 2, or just an episode. I don't know, but I'm really excited about that. And then Supernatural, I'm just really excited. Because
it's Supernatural.
If you watch the show, you'll know what I'm talking about when I say this, but I'm really excited to see where the whole thing that went down in the finale is going to go. So I'm really trying to censor myself here. But I'm really excited to see what's going to happen with that. And I watched the trailer the other day for the season, and I'm really excited. I laughed a lot, but yet, like, on the inside, I was like, why am I laughing? I should be in tears. Like, oh my gosh. But let's just say I'm going to be rooting for Sam in the first couple episodes.
Yeah. So I feel like because I think the majority of our listeners are probably Beauty and the Beast fans, so I feel like we owe them something. Yeah. Because we didn't mention it. Yeah, we might as well go with it.
Yeah, we can talk a little bit about it.
We probably won't go too much because, I mean, we haven't seen really trailers or anything. But,
yeah,
I mean,
we've only got what we've seen on Twitter.
Yeah, and based on the season finale.
And the season, yeah.
Since it was kind of like, a sense of closure, there's not too much we can go on. But we can at least try to give you something.
Yeah.
First of all, JT, with the whole rapid cell regeneration thing. What do you think? Could that have, like, a backfire? Or give him special abilities?
I'm going to tie this into S.H.I.E.L.D., and I'm going to say it's going to be like Coulson.
We can do another crossover.
Oh, God. We have one we're working on right now. We need to finish that one first.
That's going to be a while. Anyway, so yeah. JT, he got injected with this super, I guess you could say,
it's kind of like a super serum.
Yeah, it made him better. And,
It's basically what they did with the blue alien stuff in S.H.I.E.L.D. So
yeah, and we don't know where that stuff came from, so it could have, those people from the end of Beauty and the Beast could be from S.H.I.E.L.D. We don't know.
Crossover!
They could be from S.H.I.E.L.D. Or, like, from, what do you call it? Men in Black or something.
They're the Men in Black.
Well, literally, I mean, one was a white guy, one was a black guy, so we got them. Men in Black. Oh, perfect. They just need, oh no, I'm thinking of Ghostbusters. Never mind. Well, they could be Ghostbusters.
Were you gonna say something about the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man?
Yeah. No. I was thinking of the slime.
Oh,
like they made
okay.
I thought the Men in Black had like a pet weird thingy.
No.
But that's the slime from kind of. Well, anyways. So
here's what they are. They're a unit from Doctor Who. They have access to to stuff.
So
Alien stuff.
Vincent is going to be a doctor again.
Yeah,
we know that.
He gets to go back into
Sexy
real life.
Sexy Scrubs.
He's the real Dr. McDreamy.
He is. I want him to be my doctor. And
dude, I'd be in the hospital every day. I'd be like, I've got a problem. I'm having muscle spasms.
Heart palpitations.
I just randomly hurt people.
It's heart palpitations. Random.
I think I just lost hearing in my eye. I mean sight in my left eye. Or in my left ear.
Yeah. So he's going to be the sexy doctor, and Catherine is working with Tess again, and I think they're kind of sort of bringing a procedural thing back. Probably not.
Because
I felt like it kind of worked, but it did.
I think they'll bring it back to an extent, but they won't use it as much as they did, like in the first 4 episodes of the first season or whatever. So, because, procedural shows are so common. Like, CSI, Law and Order, they get kind of boring after a while.
But I really like it, and also because with procedural episodes, you can watch one episode, and mostly the next one. You don't have to jump at the beginning. You can just jump right in. But with Beauty and the Beast, because they've done this whole over arc kind of thing, it's almost hard to just jump right in and be like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah.
You wouldn't make sense of it. So that's one thing I like is that since there's this whole over arcness, you almost have to start at the beginning to understand the rest of it. And, it also keeps you wanting more. You're like, what? No, they just got blown up. You can't end it right there. Just that kind of stuff. And I really like obviously we spoke about this all in the last 5 episodes, but we really love this last 6 episodes of the season 2 because it was almost a different route. It still made sense and everything, but it was, they went. And,
I really like what they did with season 2.
Yeah. I kind of like that they did broke Vincent and Catherine apart because they really did need to figure out who they were.
Yeah, as individuals,
Yeah.
And
because
see
if
that
you just depend on each other, that's all you make of the relationship. There's not much there.
And then again, I'm gonna bash Twilight again, but then you have Twilight, and it's gross.
Yeah.
So it's
I really love is that Catherine is a strong character. And even she didn't. Her breakup with Vincent bothered her, but she was willing to jump back out there, and she wasn't going to let that affect her and her professional job.
Yeah, and in a way, it was very much so, very realistic
with her character too.
With her character, and with the whole breakup type thing. You see the emotional jumps and ups and down, up and downs and ups, up and
those things.
Yeah. That you get when 2 people who've been together who feel so close to each other have been apart for a very long period of time because they technically broke up. So you see that what you would go, or what a person would go through in real life, and I really liked that.
And I actually liked how it was almost like she almost closed her walls up again with Gabe. But if you noticed it, almost anytime they kissed, it was not very romantic.
It was awkward.
It was just like a peck or like just quick.
Yeah.
And that to me showed, okay, you are not in love with him. That's just rebound trash. So, yeah.
But yeah.
With Vincent being the doctor, and then obviously, I think they said it's 2 months in advance. It's 2 months from where they left off.
Wait, Vincent's the doctor? He's got a TARDIS?
No.
You said the doctor, so I was like, wait, he's got a TARDIS?
No, he's...
Like, how is this possible? There's two, because Peter Capaldi's the doctor, so it's like the two time streams are going nuts, and it's suddenly everything's wibbly wobbly time. I'm gonna shut up now. Well,
anyway,
if you don't watch Doctor Who, you're probably like, what the hell is she talking about?
Vincent is a doctor.
A doctor. A doctor.
He's a doctor. And Catherine is obviously helping with her job again. And Gabe's gone. Ding dong, Gabe is dead. The wicked Gabe. The evil Gabe. And so he's finally out of the picture.
Yeah.
God. I hope they give Captain Ward, I hope they give him more of a role. I think he was really good. I mean, these past couple of episodes with him, he actually was doing his job. And
it would be nice to see more of him integrated into.
Yeah, he'd be a good resource especially since he saw how crazy Gabe got.
Yeah, and so I feel like I really hope they bring him in more because
and then Tess,
it'd be nice to see.
I read that Vincent and Catherine, because of their relationship. And what's going to happen, I think, is that they're trying to live a normal love life and everything, but those only last for so long.
Yeah.
And so they probably have to give those Men in Black people their answer if they're going to help them, or maybe the Men in Black come to them and be like, hey, we need your help now and stuff.
Yeah.
And so whatever's going to happen, it's Vincent and Catherine's their relationship is, from what I heard, is going to might tear JT and Tess apart. Might. I didn't see we drive them apart, but I did read that with this whole thing, because now that Catherine and Vincent are probably going to be working on this like FBI whatever stuff, it's going to have JT and Tess be working kind of on their own, like maybe on the same kind of thing, but they're going to be almost like JT's Tess's new partner in a way.
Yeah.
And so they said that you have this group of 4, but it's almost like they're working in doubles, and that's what I'm kind of anxious and interesting. And they're bringing in one of Tess's brothers. He's going to
Finally, I want to see more of Tess's background.
He's going to be part, like, the head, I wouldn't say the captain of, but he's going to be one of the new bosses, and so he might be higher up than the Captain Ward.
Sweet.
So, but I saw that Austin Basis was talking about how the brother is always giving JT a hard time.
I can see this.
I would just love to see, like, I don't know, either a Christmas episode or, a family dinner with Tess bringing JT to a family dinner with all 5 of her brothers.
Oh my god.
I just want to see, I just think it'd be funny if JT, like, just, he's just got downs the Tums and everything. He's also professoring again.
Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah. I was gonna say, didn't someone tweet a picture of him before?
Yeah.
And Austin Basis. Was that Austin Basis though?
No, I think it was Stu Gillard, who's I think he's one of the directors, or cameraman or something. He's important. You know who he is. But he tweeted a picture of JT back in teacher action, and I really like that because this whole season of season 2, I was just like, so did he take a sabbatical or something?
Yeah, so like we've seen Kat and Tess in their jobs. We've seen Gabe in his job. Like, we haven't really seen, like, Vincent didn't really have a job up until now. So, like, it'd be really nice to see JT
in his own, because he's
like,
he's not hiding Vince anymore. He
Yeah.
can actually live.
He can have a life.
Yeah, and I'm really anxious to see. I really hope they bring in more background information to JT.
Yes.
I would love to see what else drives JT to be there for Vincent, even though he signed Vincent up for Murfield Project. But
Yeah.
I feel like there's more there that we still don't know. And also, I'm excited for. I had something. I'm just excited for season 3 because they said it's going to be heavily romantic. On the side of action, lots of action and stuff. It's going to be like season 1. That's what they said. It's going to be similar to season 1, but 2 steps up.
Yeah. Okay. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I just hope that they're able to keep the balance because, like...
Especially 13 episodes.
Yeah. So, like, I think that'll do better for them. Like, as much as I would like more episodes in a season, but
a little bit.
I feel like 13 episodes would be... Because there's a lot of shows out there that are, like... especially on cable television, like... that are only, like, half seasons.
Like Sleepy Hollow.
Like Sleepy Hollow, or, like, if you...
The Following.
Yeah, The Following. What else? Oh, The Walking Dead. And
ABC stuff, like Switched Up Birth.
ABC Family.
You know what I mean, people.
But, like, in, like, Game of Thrones and stuff, that's all, like, between, like, 10 and 13 episodes, and I think it does a really, like... shows with that short amount of time, they do a really good job
on the writing.
Because there's more time. Like, you don't have to be rushed to fill up space. Like, have, like, space filler episodes, like a lot of TV shows do. So, like, I think it'll do good as with, 13 episodes.
Yeah, Brad Kern, producer,
yeah.
He actually said that they had not planned for that 2-month break in between the last 6 episodes, and he said that if they had known that, they would have changed the route of the series to go more towards Vincent and Catherine getting together sooner. Yeah. But I kind of like that they took their time, because, I mean, if they broke up one episode and then got back together the next episode, that's, unless they have, like, a huge 3-month time lapse, I mean, that's not realistic. Not normal. And you don't see the characters grow.
Yeah.
I mean, like how God forbid, I just wish they didn't even include Tori, but I think she was definitely a good plot device. Mm-hmm. But there were some things that I didn't agree with that they used her for, so I'm glad they walked away from that.
Yeah. But yeah, I
that's Beauty and the Beast. Yeah. That's a lot of stuff.
So yeah, I guess.
Any news? TV world news, or
I don't think there's really like any really big TV news.
Any nerd like news?
I don't know. I can't really think of anything.
Well, maybe I could bring this up that on our website, I started doing these really weird comics, and so we might be posting them. We haven't decided yet, but. If we do, they're about us and our craziness.
Our wacky conversations that we have on a day-to-day basis when we are not recording.
Our fan fiction will be updated.
Eventually.
It will be updated. Catherine won't stay dead for long.
That was a little bit of a spoiler if you haven't read it.
Did I say that? I didn't say that. I didn't.
Wait, what? What are we talking about? I don't remember. What
said... Yeah, I don't know.
What just happened? I don't know. I think I hear the TARDIS, guys. I think I'm gonna...
Is that a piano playing over there?
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, I don't think there's much news that I can think of, other than the fan fiction that will eventually get uploaded, updated, whatever.
Yeah.
Check out our Tumblrs.
Our Tumblr-eye.
Tumblr-y.
Tumblers.
Tumblers. Those things. Hers is
Badger in the TARDIS 11.
Mine is WriterFreak001. Ours is XX something bigger XX.
As always, you can find our podcast on Twitter and Facebook.
And our website.
Twitter is at SBNerdcast. And then Facebook is facebook.com/somethingbigger nerdcast podcast.
All these links will be in the description box because we can't remember all of them.
Yeah,
and our website is something like womanofletters.wix.com/something bigger or something like that. So
yeah. So, and I'm still researching about the iTunes thing. I know I've had like 2 months, but it's been like really busy 2 months and full of computer problems for me. So, so yeah.
The universe didn't want our podcasts out there, nor our fan fiction. We did try to write our fan fiction.
We did, and that's when we discovered that I was having more issues.
Yeah, we had about 10 pages done, I think. 5 or 10 pages. But anyways, we got stuff done.
So now school started. We have finally gotten into the groove of things. So we're gonna try to do this more often.
Yeah. You get to hear our craziness.
So yeah. If you have any comments, feel free to respond to us on Twitter. Or, just tweet at us or email us somethingbigger@gmail. There's somethingbigger001@gmail.com. If you want to just, send us an email about maybe, predictions of what you see happening for the coming season for a bunch of these shows.
We have on the website, we have like a contact information, and in there's like a message box. You can type all this magicalness, and then once you click send, it will automatically be sent to the Gmail. So
yeah. So and we may read that on the show on the next episode.
Yeah, tweet us on your feels.
Yeah, tweet us.
Let us know if you think we talk too much.
Or shoot us a message on Facebook or like post on our wall or whatever.
Yeah.
And just about whatever, or just about the shows that you want to hear from us to talk about. We'll maybe check those out if they're ones that we don't watch. Maybe check those out and do an episode on them.
If you make any, I just thought about this. Depending on the show we do for whatever we talk about, if you have some fan art or something, and you want to send it to us, what we'll do is as you listen to us talk, we'll, instead of putting our boring something bigger avatar picture where there's nothing you see, it's just more of listening, we'll just put like a slideshow kind of thing of all the fan art. And, so that's up to you. If not, you can just bear with our boring picture.
So fan art would be cool. It's that'd be awesome.
Make us famous. We don't get paid to do this. We just do it for love.
Just do it for fun because we love you guys.
Oh, for fun too.
Yeah. For fun and because we love you guys and we love these shows and these shows fandoms that we are a part of.
Yeah.
So it's been a lot of fun, and thank you for listening and bearing with us during the wait. We're so sorry that we had to make you guys wait for all this stuff. But like I said, we're getting back in the groove of things now, and and hopefully we'll be able to post. I can't talk to Guy to Guy today. I'm sorry, guys.
She's talking too much that her mouth is getting tired.
I'm getting tongue-tied.
Tongue exercise.
But anyway, so we'll hopefully have more episodes. We'll post more episodes and we'll update that fan fiction.
And if we need you guys to keep us accountable. So if we've gone by 4 months without updating, which is probably accurate,
tweet us or Facebook message us or something.
Or I will stop following you and I'll jump off a cliff or something. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't.
I'm going to tell you right now. Don't do that. You are loved by us virtually.
We love you all.
We can't see you, but we love you.
But yeah.
We love TV that you love, so indirectly we love you.
So yeah, but anyway.
I think my brain has decided to shut off, so it's just gonna be like, goodbye. There's a cookie right there. I'm gonna eat it now.
So yeah, so for this episode of Something Bigger, a Nerdcast podcast, I'm Emily.
And I am Kimberly. See ya! Go get that cookie now.